talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this one complete to Davis. That catch good for only a couple.
To Corey Davis. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
4 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jonnu Smith with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score is 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Chargers 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Herbert. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
19-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Titans 7, Chargers 0.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
56, Mike.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Herbert off of play action. Herbert has it knocked free. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Let's go, D.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
16 yards. But it brings up 4th down.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Herbert back to the air. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Breida. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brought him down. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
56 for Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
56.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Herbert airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw on third down. Herbert, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. Again, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
19-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Titans 21, Chargers 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. Gets through, and now an opening. Oh, refusing to go down. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 19 yards away. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 30-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On the run, it's Barkley. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Herbert now on second down. This one caught by Ridley. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Calvin Ridley. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score Titans 28, Chargers 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Hammond. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports.
Chargers.
It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hammond now to return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
3-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, here's Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Chargers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On 1st down, here's Breida. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Titans 35, Chargers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Well, now they'll try the end around. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Herbert able to get away. Herbert has it knocked free. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. 30, 20, 10, 5. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Okay. Oh my God.
Touchback as that sails.
Hey man, this is bullshit. Matt on that bullshit. Matt on that bullshit.
Oh shit, no. When you was only down 7, why you went for it on 4th? You was playing good defense, man.
Oh no.
You gonna give me short field and shit. The game was back momentum.
Yeah. I had it too.
Oh man.
Good game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was being greedy. I wanted that motherfucker to lead. I wanted that scope. I needed it.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
And I think the ball's
Look at this old fumbling motherfucker, man.
Possession will stay the same. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Well, obviously,
God damn.
Hey, why all of a sudden that? Hey, why you don't wanna bring them boys up no more? Huh?
You got that old cheese ass pass play. I said, I'm not to stop the shit now. I was trying y'all some other shit.
I know.
I said, okay. So we gonna switch it up on his ass. You ain't gonna get that shit no more, nigga.
I'm looking at it, man.
You done gave us momentum, right? You had the momentum.
Boy, you got it. Y'all got it.
Damn.
They took that bitch over.
I said, what the fuck is this nigga? How the fuck you get this shit off?
Look at it.
Oh, boy,
Nah,
that was me, boy.
Now they want to give it to me. I bet you. Oh my
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, I tried to hurt that little nigga, that boy. Woo, lit his ass up over there on the sideline.
Hey, you see y'all? Hey, I said I'm gonna get Justin Fields. Hey, when old one got that fight, I said, "Fuck, motherfuckers!" I said, "Shit."
Damn.
The greatest Jerry ain't Aaron one.
Sideline, boy. I say, man, I'm finna fuck his ass. I ain't even going for the pick. I'm finna fuck his ass up.
Hey, yeah. You see what I care? You see what I would do? I throw that bitch all the way to the sideline. I say, if he catch it, it's gonna be an interception. God damn it. It's gonna be incomplete though. Shit, I say fuck it. Look at it, problems. They just don't so bad. They don't give up.
Yeah.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
I hope I think I'm still in the playoffs. Shit, I don't know. I lost that game last week to the Raiders. That fucked me up.
Raiders ain't no joke either, man.
Man, I had the I just did some stupid shit.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Don't worry about this. My next project right here, Smith. But Lee.
Trying to kill his ass.
16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
The first time you got it, I'm like, okay, maybe I fucked up. Then you got it again. I said, oh, man, whipping. Then you got it again. I said, okay. This nigga knows something. Let me switch this shit up.
Yeah, I feel this song. Not throwing this ball a little bit. You ain't throwing them kicks. I got something though. But yeah, you better let him know Ridley ain't no joke though. They'll be going to get it now.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's gonna let it fly.
That nigga be there though. Good game. Hey, but he be there to get that ball. That's why I like. That's why I like
get it too, dog. The fucking receivers I be looking for. That nigga Brown to go get it, but he just slow though.
But you know what? I can say it. I'm surprised you went. I'm like, damn, this bitch gonna kill me in the middle. But my bike up held up.
You talking about across the middle of the field?
Yeah, my
I was
bike
trying some new
up.
shit for Gabe ass, my nigga. Cause Gabe got them elite ass DBs and shit. I know he gonna play press. So it's some motion shit that I have been working on and shit.
Yeah, I see this nigga gonna be trying with this shit too. I'm a kid one.
Yeah.
I should have had 3 interceptions off you.
Gabe like to press, and he got them 2. He got that nigga Alexander you traded away, and then the nigga he already had, and some other nigga. So that nigga fucking He got to play man now. So I gotta run some motion shit to get my niggas free. But you ain't really playing though that much, man. I ran some motion shit, but
yeah, I don't like to play that, man.
You gotta have the DBs for that shit.
I get what the fuck?
And they're gonna at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, shit.
That's like, damn, when you got that bitch to a touchdown, it's like, oh, shit.
I had y'all. Hey, I know I told her. See, that's what I got something for Gabe, man. If I do make a play, I know I'm going to have to play his ass.
I said, damn, because I would blitz the fuck out your ass. This nigga, get this shit on.
That was fucking up the first getting on.
As an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
No, when I stopped, I should have went to random mode with damn Barkley though when he started picking up them yards.
Final win here means they'll
yeah, he said though. When I had that movement, when I had a little momentum, I was trying. I fucked up.
You should have kicked the ball. You should have punted that shit and played the defense because you had no stop.
This might wind up being a
up until the end.
I kept telling them, stop the
they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week
got rolled in there.
as a wild card.
It can't be mad.
So for Charles Davis,
I don't know what I'm gonna do though here this out season. I'm finna lose a whole lot. I'm finna lose on my defense.
Yeah, next year, boy, I got a big decision to make. Boy, I got to re-sign that nigga Justin Fields. I know that nigga finna want about $200 million.
Oh boy, hit me in the head.
He probably gonna get it, because I've been like setting everybody else up with them low ball ass long-term contracts and shit. So
yeah.
hopefully I can get Justin Fields and ride everybody out. Everybody I got is young, so I ain't got to worry about them.
I don't know. I still may have a chance. Yeah. I need to see Kansas. I need a ball.
Two out through across the middle, you should have got it.
It's looking. I'm trying to figure out how Tone. He over there by himself. He should be a little better. He should be. I want to go on that side so bad, but they team fucked up. I want to go on their side and play. They team fucked up, but them teams over there fucked up.
The other teams fucked up.
Huh?
Everybody fucked up. Everybody got money issues and shit.
But the NFC teams are fucked up. They fucked up worse than all the teams over here. Don't pay attention. Huh? Hey, but yeah, I was like, damn, I hope this nigga gonna try to kill me deep though, cause my boy out. He out.
Safety?
Yeah, he was out the game.
I know it. I know it. I don't even throw that nigga away.
He was out.
I know that motherfucker there, but that nigga blow on your ass, you fumble.
But my little free safety caught him one though. I ain't mad at
Yeah, that one I got hit throwing that shit too.
Like, damn, that's who I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose my free safety.